in right from the top with probably the biggest news of the day. Taysom Hill, he's going to be starting and reportedly playing all the offensive snaps, all the offensive packages on Sunday. Not Jameis Winston, my previous QB 10, my higher QB of the week on this week's preview show. All for naught, because it's going to be Taysom Hill getting this juicy matchup against the Falcons, letting up the most points to quarterbacks on the season. You don't need me to tell you every single quarterback has gone over 20 points but one against these guys, and I think Taysom Hill is the next in this long line. With Winston being my QB 10, Hill's going to slide really damn close, maybe right up to 12 in my rankings because of how soft this matchup is, because of the Konami code upside. I mean, the guy has rushed for 35 yards or more in each of the past 3 games. He's averaging 5 or more carries in those, and this is with him playing very limited snaps. We've seen him run all over the field before, and I think we're going to see it again. He's finally getting unleashed. Whether you support Taysom Hill or not, you got to admit this is pretty exciting to finally see a full game of him. And again, who better to welcome that than the Atlanta Falcons? Now, we got to cover a couple things with Hill and the fact that he is tight end eligible in ESPN leagues. At this point, if you're in an ESPN league, he's probably gone. And if not, you better sprint as fast as you can. Stop watching this and pick this guy up, because that is the ultimate cheat code. Think about like Jalen Samuels a couple years back, the running back for the Steelers, and he was a tight end eligible guy, and everybody was up in arms. You're getting a quarterback, a guy that touches the ball every single play at your tight end spot, the weakest position in fantasy football by a mile. So he automatically, Taysom Hill, becomes the number one, maybe behind Kelsey. That's just how good Kelsey is. But a quarterback against the Falcons at tight end, probably number one tight end of the week if you are in tight end eligible Taysom Hill leagues. You got to imagine ESPN talking about how this is going to be a week-to-week situation where they're not going to rip it away suddenly from you this week. But moving forward, if he's playing the majority of his snaps at quarterbacks, they're going to reevaluate this by the week. So I don't imagine you're just going to get this stretch run hero. But still, Taysom Hill, and maybe he's a stretch run hero just at the quarterback position because of the legs, because of how much this guy can run. I mean, a 4.51 40, 99th percentile for quarterbacks, 97th percentile for his burst score. And again, we've never really seen this guy in full action, but we saw extended looks in the preseason just a couple seasons back. And I mean, he looked great. He had games where he was 100% completion percentage, tons of designed runs, read options. That's what you want. Again, this weekend is all those leg points, all the Konami points that are worth so much more for quarterbacks than the passing yardage. But he's very competent as a passer. I mean, he's got a great arm. We'll see if he can do it for a full game. But in his limited snaps, and again, a preseason against like what, third fucking stringers, I get it. I know there's reason to be skeptical, but the Falcons are rolling out a defense that's pretty much the equivalent of a third string unit, given how much they've gotten the shit kicked out of them. So Taysom Hill going to be my QB 12 for the week. I think he's a smash to continue this trend of over 20 fantasy points allowed by the Falcons in a game that I think could get pretty crazy on the scoreboard. I really like Taysom Hill as a quarterback, top 12 there, but obviously as a tight end. If you can get this guy into your lineups, get him in now. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.